Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Today I thought we'd start on the page of Christian Breborowski, who, well, since he's come back into the team after a sort of struggle, obviously he is transfer listed by request, there's not a lot I could do about that, I'm hoping he'll change his mind, but he's done well. His average rating's fairly solid, he's got a goal, a couple of assists, 93% pass completion, that is astonishingly good, and that's the kind of thing I want to permeate throughout the team. Now, his passing's only 9 and his vision's only 10, but one of the things I'm going to look out for with signing players in the future anyway, is that they've all got solid passing and vision, because I really want this team to, throughout it, to have great passes of the ball, and I really think that will help us going up the lead. If we get this ethos drilled into these guys throughout the entire squad of players, then I think it's going to be very, very easy for us to chop and change. Having won 3 on the bounce, was a bit more than that now, wasn't it, at the time, Polonia Warszawa manager Bruno Bridges has reportedly proclaimed himself tactical genius while calling on the Polish FA in his press conferences to get in touch in time for Euro 2020. Well, I wouldn't say genius yet. Let's get a promotion first, hopefully. But on the topic of the Polish national team, it's something I'm considering, but not yet. It's a late game thing. Like, for example, once we got to the point where we're just working on that coefficient and trying to do everything we can, then I might take over the Poland job if I'm offered it, because we could then have that as like a side mission as well to try and improve the Polish national team. Get them playing some total football as well. That'd be pretty dope. So yeah, that's definitely something I might consider later down the line to spice things up a bit. After 3 successive wins, wow, we're really on this, aren't we? Bruno Ball has won over the fans with the supporters chanting "Ole" with every pass. Even Bridges himself joined in for the last 10 minutes. It's nice when that happens, it really, really is. When we get ourselves into like a 2-0 lead in games and we just pass that ball around incessantly, it is great to watch. Right, we've had the one game off camera, which was against Legia Nova, and hopefully, and now we're going to come back for 2 more games today. The first one is very, very tough against Victoria, who are right up there, and I can't remember who the second team is. I think they're a bit lower down though. I hope. So we picked ourselves up after that defeat, and I think it kind of just swung back the other way a little bit, because I think 4-1 was a bit flattering on us based on the chances. We still had a couple of chances, in fairness. Took the lead midway through the first half. Kluska got the ball out on the left-hand side. I tried to mix things up a little bit, and this one to get Kluska into the team. Whipped it across, and there was Souček at the far post to score another one for us to give us a nice early lead. Then in the second half, we kind of went from strength to strength. Piachara managed to roll the ball across, and there was Bartosz Wiśniewski, because who else? Name a more iconic duo than him and whacking them in from the edge of the area. This guy is the king of that, making it 2-0, and from then it was kind of plain sailing, particularly as they went down to 10 men. Yeah, Wenamenko conceded a penalty with a 2-footed lunge. We then dispatched that with Piachara to make it 3-0 and kill the game off completely. But then Mateusz Góra managed to add a 4th one for us in the 84th minute. The ball deflected back to him. His shot then deflected into the bottom corner. That being said, Eric Widlioka managed to get an absolute wonder goal in the 92nd minute. The ball bounced back to him, took one touch and just bent it in. It was little consolation for them as we smashed a team towards the top of the league, 4-1, which was very, very nice. And not only that, Legia dropped points again. They drew 1-1 at home against Bron Random. But Ostroda did win again, so we're starting to pull a gap, both of us two. But we still played well on the night, still created some good chances, but it just wasn't as good as maybe the scoreline would suggest. They did have a few more shots from range, and we still controlled the possession and were very, very good. But yeah, it's not 4-1, it's not a 4-1 game, but maybe it's just the swing back from the last match. So just quickly, this is how the league is now. We're 2 points clear of Ostroda, who really are flying. 15 games unbeaten. I was impressed with our 12-match unbeaten run. They've been bloody fantastic this year. And what I would say is usually you want to look at like 2 points a game plus a little bit more is usually enough to get you whatever you want, like winning titles or promotions or whatever. But like Legia currently are on 2 points a game and they're 4th in the league. Warszawa have now overtaken them and have moved into 3rd place with 31 points. But then Ostroda would expect that with 35 points and unbeaten after 15 matches, you'd think they'd be top of the league. But the fact that we've got 37 and are only 2 points clear just shows you how tight this is going to be at the top. And they're showing no signs of slowing down, in all honesty. And this is going to be tough. Away from home again against the 5th place team, Victoria Sulejovec. We are the favourites, but this is going to be no walk in the park. They recently lost 3-0 to Ostroda, so there is that. But we're away from home here, and you know, we lost to Ursus. We've also lost to Ostroda. I think that might have been even at home. So those are our 2 defeats. At least we're losing, when we are losing, to teams right towards the top of the league. Although it would be nice to try and stem that a little bit if we can. But I guess the good news today, though, is that Ostroda are playing away against 3rd place Ursus. So I would really like a draw or a win for Ursus. That would do nicely if we were to go and get a victory here and put some distance between us again. Olszak's looking a little bit on the old knackered side here, and Kobiera is still injured. So Nyburski might have to play there. Zemborowski's still injured, so Vetrikovsky might have to come in here. Like, I do like Jan Peltz, but Kluska just seems to have a little bit more about him when he's coming to the team. He's just that little tiny bit better when you actually compare their ratings for the season. You'll see that he's on a 7.43, whereas Peltz is only on a 7.25. It's minimal, but it's definitely there when he and Souček have done so well linking up together. They often provide goals and assists for each other. So on the bench, we're going to go with Peltz, Zmuda, Malek, Gorda, Maslanka, Priborovsky, and Michael Felix. Because if I want to put Priborovsky in, I have to take out Kluska. That's basically the way it'd be great when we get some more youngsters coming through, because then we won't have to worry about this at all, because they'll be good enough to play. And youth intake, I think it's February, March time, so that'll be in a couple of episodes time. Okay, so relatively standard. It's not the Christmas tree of doom for once. Now, of course, we've got to keep an eye on the Ursus game. That is a huge match as far as we're concerned. But obviously we've got to keep an eye on what we're doing too. But if we were to go here and win, that match could be massive as far as putting some distance or potentially getting pulled back, you know. Oh, good block. Oh, we could get a breakaway here potentially. Here we go. Kasalik, not the man you'd really want on the ball here. And he's running into a bit of a blind alley. And Ursus are winning. Potential big chance for us has opened up. Kluska flicked on him. Oh, he's offside. Vitrakovsky, I thought he had the chance there. The possession is all ours at the moment. Not really a lot of chances being created by anyone just yet. But the key thing is, though, with Ursus winning, it means that if we can go and get that win, we could go back to 5 points clear again and start to just be a little bit more comfortable. But I don't know. That seems to be a good approach often. Watch out. There's a ball coming to the far post here. You can already feel it. And he's already through. And he's hit the bar. Bloody hell. What a chance that was for Victoria. Very tough first half. We've not really managed to make the breakthrough in this one yet. Not really created a great deal just yet. Stuff going for us elsewhere though, with Ursus doing a great job in their game. But this is the thing. If we can get the win here, it would be huge. Yeah, we're not getting the ball up the pitch a great deal. We're playing it around from the back a little bit too much for my liking. With them pushed so far up, if maybe distributing to the playmaker in the midfield and just whacking it over the top, because they've got no attacking mids or centre. They've got no centre mids, so we might just be able to pick him out at every single opportunity. And I do wonder if we could try that. It's a wild theory, but let's see if it pays off. The point about the fact that it's still 0-0 though definitely gives us a nice base to build on. We've been solid defensively for the most part. Souček, we're really struggling to get into the good areas and through the middle. And I wonder actually. Then again, we're not really even trying that, are we? That's it. Get to him. Somebody. There we go. Well played. Oh god, we're giving the ball back to him again. That was just bad from us there. Inside. Addison, there's 2 men at the back post. Watch out. Good block. Get out to the second ball. No! Oh, you missed your header, you idiot. Oh, my God. We are costing ourselves with just stupid mistakes there. I think that was Kasalik at the back post here. The initial cross is well blocked. And then it comes back out. There's 2-on-2. Everyone's marked up. And he's just run under the ball. If he stayed where he was, he'd have just won the header. He's 6'4" for crying out loud. My Lord. Oh, God. Use your supporters, please. And, Astroda have got a goal back in their game. Things are very much in the balance over there at the moment, as we're now losing here, which is the last thing we needed. Oh, God. We've actually improved up at... Are you joking? We are doing a massive job of conceding goals off of absolutely 0 shots on target for the most part. Like, it's incredible how many shots our opponents need on target to get goals. Look at this. Like, just... Wow. Incredible. This has been piss poor. We really are going from one extreme to the other at the moment. Like, we had a bad game, but we still played well against Ursus. Then we were brilliant against Legionova. Well, we were okay against Legionova and got a 4-1 win. And now we're actually really bad today. I'm going to turn off play through the middle and just give them a bit more free reign, I think. What I'm trying to figure out is what's changed. Like, what's genuinely changed. I'm going to get Gora on as well. Also, I don't think transitioning there. We're just going to let the goalkeeper play it to wherever he wants, I think. Yeah, it's gone too wide. Everybody get back, though. They've got a lot of men forward. Do not let them get the cross in. Are you joking? Oh my god. We've been so bad. This is, I think, the worst performance of the season by a country bloody mile. We've just been completely not at the races today. Everybody's just been missing tackles, which is amazing considering we've got 94% tackles won. They're just not making the blocks. The ball's just going over people's head. Nobody's tracking their runners. Just a woeful performance all ends up, really. And I guess sometimes you're just going to get that. It's just really... The inconsistencies crept in like mad. I mean, it doesn't matter in the end if we were to go up. But Maslanka ball across and Kluska! And even those are the sort of chances that we're putting away like nobody's business in all the other games. And today, it's just not been up. We've just not been at the races. And it's saved again. Still kind of feel like 3-0's a bit harsh, but in all honesty, we've been woeful today. Easily the worst performance I've seen from us on this save. And I guess we were finally due a genuinely just bad performance at some point. But that's 2 defeats in 3 now, albeit away at the 3rd and 4th place clubs. So I guess it's not the end of the world. If we were losing to like the 9th place club and the 7th place club, then I'd be a bit more worried. But we're going to have to play these teams at home again, remember. We're getting a lot of these away games out the way, I suppose. So there is that. But it is still a bit disappointing. Hopefully we can pick ourselves back up with our next match, though. I don't actually know who that's against, but hopefully we can go and get a victory now. Right then, we're back on the day of the game against Huragan Morag. So they are currently 8th in the league. It's not the easiest game in the world, but they are, from what I can see from my scout reports, playing a Christmas Tree of Doom. I think in the last game, we were okay in that match, and then I made some bad changes at half time, and I think sometimes I have to take my own advice and just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, I made that change, and we lost 3-0 in the second half, so clearly the changes did not work. We're still 2 points clear at the top of this league, and it's still very, very tight, but we're right up there, and, you know, that's all we could really ask for, is to be in the conversation. Remember, 6th was where we were predicted to be this year, and that certainly were massively performing above 6th spot. In fact, we are 13 points clear of 6th. So, what changes do we make? In fact, please let me bring in another central defender. Is there an option? Niberski, surely... Oh no, he's going to have to play in midfield, isn't he? Or is... Yeah, Olchak will come back in there. I just don't think Niberski did a great job there. However, as a centre-back, more than happy to keep him in the team. As for everyone else, I'm fairly pleased with that. In all honesty, I think that's still going to be the lineup that we're going to go with. Is anyone in really bad form at the moment? Probably going to go with that as the bench. So we've got Shabat, Zmuda, Malak, Felix, Mazlanka, Peltz, and of course Michael Gora. Mateusz Gora. And a Christmas Tree of Doom as we expected. So, yeah, it's a standard one. Teams such as ours should be winning this match. Yeah, we just need the players to step up. Their form has just dipped a little bit. They still looked good against Legionova. So, I don't know. It's weird. Let's just get going, put in a really solid performance today. I just want to see us, you know, have one of those days where we control the ball completely, have sort of 20-odd shots, create some chances, and just win it comfortably 2-0. That's just what... Oh, I always forget to do it. Voidiger. Oh, goes to the edge of the box instead. Zavchikrai could cut inside and have a shot. Kluska! Oh, it's actually in the back of the net. I thought he was offside. Marcin Kluska scores his 4th goal of the year, an assist for Zavchikrai. It's nice to see him picking up where Preborowski left off. That was a weird one. I guess someone didn't push out enough. Because I don't know how... Oh, yeah, you're right. There's a guy. The guy on the far bottom of the screen didn't push up enough. Kluska was able to get in there, and we lead after 7 minutes. Huge goal. We don't always need a long throw-in specialist to make that stuff work for us. And, oh, Sokol are winning their game. Ball across, and... Oh, he's over the bar. What a chance that was. It should have been 2-0. Voidiger. Can he whip a good ball in? He can. Oh, Souček's at the back post. I didn't know that was going to cross the line. I can't imagine that was going to. Souček makes it 2-0 here. We've really flown out. 67% possession. This right here is classic Polonia this season. It's sort of, he just completely, look at that, completely unmarked to the back post. Souček gets his header in. The goalkeeper, I mean, he should be saving that. It's 2-0. Yes, lads. Oh, FP Achara cuts inside. Kluska over the crossbar. What a first half performance. Kluska's free kick this time. And it's in the back of the net. Marcin Kluska, 3-0 in the first half. They've not had a shot. We've dominated the ball. We haven't created amazing chances, but they've come to us anyway. And Kluska's so good at this occasionally. 2 goals for him on the night. Goalkeeper terrible. 3-0 up. Oh, he's doing a cartwheel as well to celebrate. Really, really good. I couldn't have asked for a better response after that poor performance to come out here and win 3-0. Currently. It could give us a bit more space to work. Wisniewski, oh, he could have played that through. Kastelik's in here. Can he square it for someone? Finds Souček. Oh my god, but we're really playing with the ball inside their area here. Kluska is going to come back to him. Oh, Piachara's in. Souček's in. Oh my god, how did we not add another goal there? Because no, we know what that's about to happen. Joao Kosciuszko, he has to score and he does. That's just bad from Pyramid Head. He did not do a good job of that touch. I hate seeing that though. That's about the 4th time this season I've seen a player just randomly take a poor touch and then just not respond to it fast enough. It's frustrating as all hell because it's like, what the hell do you do about that? It's a great finish though. It's 3-1 and now the cheeky bastards have moved over to a 4-3-3, which means we're going to have to defend narrower and just look a little bit more direct for the passing because we're going to have spaces, but them on a 4-3-3, I hate it when the AI teams do this because they will create opportunities against you when they do this. They do leave themselves open potentially, but it's normally a surefire. Like the best performance I've seen against us this year was the team that played a 4-3-3. Malik's through. Oh yes, Martin Kluska completes his hat-trick at the end there for 4-1. Wonderful performance from him. Mateusz Malik picks him out with a wonderful ball. Actually, to be fair, Zavchikrai's initial pass, this is stupendous. Look at that for a pass. Malik beats his man to it, first time ball in, and he should not really be allowed to beat the defender there, but Marcin Kluska completes his hat-trick for the night, 4-1. Ball across. Wow. I mean, they completely left him unmarked from a corner. That's just bad. 4-2 it is. The second half has been pissed, but like, what on earth are we doing here? Why is he unmarked? We've got the same amount of players they do. There should be no reason why he's unmarked there. And there we go. Polonia Warszawa 4, Huragan Marag 2. I mean, it's a good result on the night because we've got a victory and scored 4 goals, a hat-trick for Klushka. But based on that first half, I mean, they really did throw everything at us in the second half. And the goals we conceded were just bad. Like, let's face it. It wasn't even like they had to play well to get the goals. Oof. So, the next episode is going to be an absolute belter. I can already tell you that for free. Because there's going to be a youth intake in there too. There's a huge amount of games, no, nothing off camera really, just some friendlies. It's a huge amount of time to go off camera. But then look at this. We come back and we play against Ostroda at home. So actually, we've not lost a home game this season, have we? All of our games lost. All 3 of the defeats came away from home against the clubs currently in the top 4, I think. So it's not that bad when you think about it, I suppose. But there you go. So yeah, we've got Ostroda at home. If we win that, that is massive. And then we go away to Legia in the derby. That's going to be a double live com in the next episode. Oh my god, I'm hyped for that. Because that could really be make or break for this season. I think if we come out of that with 2 wins, I will be prepared to say that we're probably going to go up as champion. But I'm still a long way to go after that, but that's the really, really tough games there. If we come through that and still doing nicely, then I'll be very, very pleased. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, it's kind of a bit of one way and then the other, in the sense that we had a very, very poor performance, and then we had one half of magic, and then kind of went back to the poor performance again. I think we're still heading in the right direction, but I can work on some stuff in some of the friendlies over the holidays and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully the players will have a nice Christmas, drink lots of Jan Peltz's vodka, and no doubt he'll be making them some eggnog as well. So if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like, that'd be fantastic. And if you are new to the channel, then hey, subscribe, it'd be fun. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for youth intake, as well as a double live com, the most important matches of this entire save so far. I'm nervous and I don't even need to record it till tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.